Hey guys, Dave here with the Silver Diamond. Today we're going to talk about can you grow Canadian night crawlers in the house. Everything I read about them pretty much said you had to have refrigeration until I got one of the viewers, I won't mention his name, but he was pretty successful growing them at home, and basically as long as it didn't get above 80 degrees, they were fine. So what we're going to do, there's a pay lake right down the road, and I bought a couple dozen just to see how they're going to do. And let's go ahead and let them loose, and I'll keep you updated on how they grow. Now I've dumped a dozen in, and they're slow moving. Of course, they're probably jet lagged from being in that container. Now let's go ahead and release another dozen. Now they're moving around, but they don't look real energetic. But it's probably shell shock going from inside a refrigerator to bait shop to. Now what I've got in here, guys, is strictly peat moss, 50%, and half of it's leaves that I run through my sifter so it's real fine, and wetted it up real good. And we're going to come back in about 10 or 15 minutes and see how they do. I'm going to turn this light off too. Okay folks, probably been about a half hour since I turned these things out. They're moving kind of slow, but we'll take a look at them. Main reason I wanted to do this is because for the fishing people, I've got a bunch of buddies that fish, and if you take them to wigglers or the European night crawlers, they kind of turn their nose up. Not that they're not good worms for fishing, but I just never thought that you could do it in without it being cold, Canadian cold. Anyway, this viewer assured me that it could be done as long as you didn't keep them, get them over 80 degrees. And down here in the basement, it's very constant temperature, 57 in the wintertime and 65 in the summertime. Never gets close to 80 unless I fire up the wood burning stove, which let's take a look at them and see what's going on. Now it looks like about half of them have made their way. Some of these guys are moving around a little bit faster now. I think it was just getting mainly it was just getting a shock from the going from the cool refrigerator at the bait shop to. Sorry for the background noise, folks. I got 3 girls over here, and man, I tell you what, if you got grandkids and 2 of them's the same age, 1 of them's a little bit different, and a lot of slow movement. We're going to check back in about a half hour and see what's going on. Okay guys, it's been about an hour later. I moved them other ones around. They look maybe like they're dead, but they were actually moving, so we'll give it a little bit more. I'll keep checking on them about every half hour till. Okay guys, Dave back here. It's been 2 days since we did the Canadian night crawlers, and let's see what we got. They're definitely alive. I figured 2 days they got time to get a little bit adjusted, so let's see what we got. And I just turned these lights on. Ooh, that don't look good there. It's a dead one. These guys, they're definitely they're kind of balled up together. The one dead one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. So there's 7 or 8 of them that have hunkered down in there somewhere. They're definitely not dead, but I don't know so much that they're happy. We're just gonna see how it goes. I got some leaves I'm gonna put over top of them, some paper shreddings, and we'll see what that does. And in the meantime, we're gonna give it a good spritz of water. Now these leaves are really pretty dry, so I'm not really worried about overwatering them. Now some nice paper shredder. Now it's a 48 ounce, and it was about a quarter of the way full, so there's 12 ounces of water, and that's probably not nearly enough, but that soil down there was pretty damp too. So I have one more spot there at the bottom for the which should be the coolest place in the basement because it's the closest to the floor, and we're just going to put them there and see what they do. Now we can look at check on the other ones. Oh yeah, look at all that food. I tell you, the wigglers are happy. I don't know what's sprouted in there, but these things are still tearing it up. Down here we got the Euros. They're pretty happy with there's tons of them there just killing that food. Second bin of Euros. Golly, look at all of them. Them are all kind of smaller looking ones too, anyway folks, I mean, we're trying with the Canadians. I hope they work, and we're going to see what they do. And there's probably a big shot coming from the bait shop refrigerator to down here, you know, temperature wise and then habitat wise, but only one of them's really dead. So we're going to check back in a couple weeks and just see how they're doing, and I'll give you an update. But if you got any good suggestions, feel free. That, like I said, them things, I think I spent $8 on 2 dozen, and it's worth a try. And if it works, great. If it don't, I feel sorry for the little fellers, but they were going to be ate up by fish anyway. So you guys have a great day, and God bless.